Hi all, so there was a question posed to me recently about whether or not it was possible to have some sort of automated farming for Epic 7 in Bluestacks. And my first foray into this brought me into the macro recorder, and across my screen you'll notice these little letters, the Y, R, T, Q, W, E, and they are points of interest within my screen for this particular game, and it is added here as tap spot. And in theory, I bound this particular macro to the number key 1. And you can sort of see how Bluestacks records it inside. I don't know if we can edit that, but I'm not going to play with that in a minute. This is just a first pass at seeing if we can get it completely automated within Bluestacks. Otherwise, I'll look at external controls. Alright, so let's see how well this macro runs. I press 1, hopefully it starts. I believe there's a bit of delay between me pressing and it starting. I don't know if I'm in the window or not. Okay, let's try again. Press 1. Jeez. When you want it to work, it doesn't work. Unlock. Yeah, 1. Oh, that's not. Oh, there we go. Alright. It took a really long time to realize I wanted to start that macro. I think part of the problem with this particular macro is that it seems to be using timestamps. So if you happen to RNG a slower fight, that's a bug with my macro. I clicked on the autoplay button before it turned on. I didn't realize it recorded my mouse click. So I'll fix that for the next round, but in this case, in this first instance, for this particular macro, you, the user, will need to make sure you have auto running. In all honesty, I haven't worked out yet how to loop Bluestacks macro, and based on what I've read, I think potentially they may not allow this to happen. I mean, what you could end up in is just essentially an infinite loop, and then the game just sort of, or the emulator just sort of gets stuck. But yeah, as a proof of concept, at least for macros, it seems to work. But yeah, I'll see if I can programmatically change it so that it will, like, I'll have 2 scripts, for example, and script 1 will start this particular script, get you all the way to farming whatever, and then script 2 to restart the fight. Yeah. Alright. Hope you guys stay with me for this particular exploration in emulating Epic 7 on Bluestacks. And hopefully we get to a final solution that works, and hopefully this isn't actually against the terms and conditions of usage for this particular game. I don't want to get banned for auto farming. It's not particularly nice. Anywho, I'll let you see to the end of this particular farm, and you'll see that it sort of tries to restart.
여깁니다. 용의 뿔의 발포 지지하노라.
Alright, finished, but I have no idea how long the previous run took, and this is part of the problem with this particular automation. It's, like I said, it's all timestamped, so if you took a very long time on recording this macro, this will take a disproportionately long time as well. And also, if you ran quicker than your average, it would start clicking all the points of interest far too early, and then it will just not do anything. You'll end up stuck in the clear stage like we are now. So I don't know where the macro is. There's no way for me to tell. So I'm tempted to say that recording internally in Bluestacks probably doesn't work and potentially doesn't warrant much further look in. Oh, there we go. It took a very long time, so that was quicker than the old run. Yeah, so it should get stuck around here. It doesn't have any way to continue past this run, so what will happen is that we'll see this run go to the end. Well, I'm not going to let it go to the end, it's pointless. But my point is, the script has already reached its logical end, and I need to work out a way to loop this around. Alright, I'll get back when I have worked out how I can loop this, or there's something else that I can do. Please like, share, subscribe, do the whole social media thing. Obviously, if you like it, thumb up. If you don't, thumbs down. Leave me some feedback, it's always useful. Thank you so much.